Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a successfully short-form content agency. So first of all, I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Maciej Gawroński, proud owner of Gawronify. I have been in the space for a while and I'm a short-form content agency owner with a lot of successful clients. So let's get started. So this will be a full guide on how you can start a successfully short-form content agency. So let's start with what is short-form content. Short-form content is the most engaging type of videos that you can possibly have. The videos are under 16 seconds and you can post them on near every platform like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. These are the more popular ones, but you can also upload the videos on many others like LinkedIn, Twitter, even Discord servers, Reddits, so on and so forth. And these videos could be edited in various styles, but I highly recommend doing something similar to Grant Cardone and Alex Hormozi ones, because they are the most popular and let's stay with them. So why short-form content agency? First of all, you save your clients time, because they don't have to edit the videos by themselves and upload them, create the scripts and anything related to that. Also, you help them reach a wider audience. That leads to more leads coming into their funnels, which leads to more sales and more money for your clients. So what you have to look for is that you are not providing the video editing service for your clients, you are providing a service for them that is generating them more sales. You have to go to your client's shoes and think in that way that they are thinking about increasing their sales and something that they can benefit for. Also, you increase their social status, because if they go viral, everybody in their niche will know that they are the best persons, they are an expert in what they are doing. You can create a working short-form content system to every niche that exists. And this is a really true statement. You can create a short-form content from everything. You can create short-form content from coaches, consultants, real estate agents. Even you can create short-form content for roofers. From everyone you can create the short-form content. And that is one of the biggest advantage of short-form content agency, because the market fit is really big there. And also there's a lot of people that can benefit from short-form content, and there's a low supply of quality agencies. And I have to repeat that. There is a low supply of quality agencies. Of course, there are a lot of agencies, a lot of people that are trying to do the short-form content, but they're not quality. What I mean by that is that they don't provide the best quality videos that could be done. They don't provide the systems that are needed to create a successful short-form content agency. They don't have a team behind them, and there are tons of people like this. And people like me, like Luke Jackson, and the second one, Harney Waynes, I don't know if I'm pronouncing him well, but this is the people in the game that are doing things good and really quality. And when I look at this, we can take some notes, because if there are a low supply of quality agencies, and we are really hard and smart workers, we can outstand the market and become the top at it. So the process. First of all, you have to pick a niche. You need to find yourself a profitable niche that nobody's talking about. Because because when someone is talking about something, that means that this niche is probably oversaturated right now, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to copy others, you just need to find yourself a niche that is untapped, that is not saturated, and that niche that you know something about. Make sure that there is actual demand for that kind of services and enough people to work with. Because of course you can find an untapped niche that is really profitable, but there are, I don't know, 100 people. When you create an agency and you are doing 200 ads per day and in your niche there's 100 people, then you don't do shit. Then you just can't have a successful agency. So you need to take a note and actually think about finding a niche that will benefit from your services and that will be there enough people to work with. So when you niche down, you will become an expert in certain area. It will be much easier for you to sell, close the deals, help people in your niche, because you already know what's working for them and what are their problems and how you can solve that. It's a really plus for you if you know these things. And also people prefer to work with specialists. So if there will be two people, like the one guy who is doing short form content for everyone, and the one that is specializing in helping real estate agents, and these two people will come to any real estate agents to promote their services and get this client, who you think will have more chances to acquire that client? Of course, the one that is specializing in that niche, which is real estate. So keep that in mind. Also, as I said before, don't copy others. The original will be always better than the one who is copying. Do a research and find out what niche works the best for you. So for example, you find out that SaaS companies need more reach to acquire more clients. And how you can get them more reach? Exactly, that's what you think it's short form content. So this is an example that I have provided here, but don't copy that. Of course you can do that, but I really recommend searching your own niche and finding what works the best for you. After that, you will have to create a no-brainer offer for your client. Let's get back to our example, which is SaaS owners. You have to put yourself in your client's shoes and figure out what they really want. You need to sell the market what the market actually wants. This is the sentence that I heard from Serge Gattari 3 months ago, I guess, when I was editing reels for him, and I didn't know what he's talking about back then. But meanwhile, when I was creating my agency, working with some people, I really find some value in it. So you can't sell the market what the market don't want. So they probably don't care about views on TikTok, so don't use "I will get you 15k views on TikTok" as an argument to sell your services. Instead, you should focus on their needs. So what are needs when it comes down to the SaaS companies? They need to sell more. So you have to use that you will have them sell more while working with you. This is the thing that they actually care about. So you can use your outreach message like something like this, that I will get you X more sales, or with the SaaS company I will get you X more the service that the SaaS company is producing. Subscriptions using short form content. Would you like to hear more about it? Quick, you show what you do, how many sales you can acquire for that client, and quick call to action, would you like to hear more about it? This is how it works. So this is a no-brainer offer structure. Include what the person actually cares about, add guarantee to it, reserve also. So for example, you can use I guarantee you free extra your SaaS service subscriptions and your money back if it doesn't work. So this is a guarantee, and also you can add something. So for example, you can add I will give you $100 if it doesn't work for wasting your time. Then this is an actual no-brainer for them why to not get on a call with you and close a deal. If you want to become an agency owner, then you can't edit outreach so on and so forth by yourself. You need to have a lot of people behind you. This is the lesson that you can learn from the big names like Alex Hormozi, that you need to hire the best talents in the world in your company. What team members you will need at the start? So first of all, you will need editors, second of all, virtual assistants, and the third, appointment setters. This is the only thing that you need at the start of creating a successful short form content agency. And then we will come to mistake that near everyone make at that point, which is you need to first start doing the outreach on your own to figure out what works and what doesn't. So a lot of agency owners at the start are like, I will hire 2 appointment setters, 3 VAs, they will do the 200 outreach per day, I don't care how, I don't care why, they will do that because some guy told me about it. So this is the mistake, because you don't know what is actually working. At first, you need to do the outreach by yourself, start seeing what kind of people are responding to your offer, if they are interested, what questions do they have, so on and so forth, get that data to you, analyze it, and create a better script every time. And after you have a good script that is working, then you can hire a virtual assistant and appointment setters to do the work for you. The next point is outreach. Outreach is a number game. Volume negates lags. You need to be doing at least 200 outreach per day if you want to be successful. Because, of course, as I said, you can do 20 messages per day manually, without appointment setters and virtual assistants, but there are people that are doing 10x more than you, like me and other big names in the agency space, and you will just fall behind us in the long run. So you can't do that much volume by yourself, as I said. That's why you need softwares and team members. And I will now show you the perfect scenario, so you have systems and people in place to make outreach and book calls for your agency. And what comes with it is that you are focusing on only important tasks, like optimizing the systems to scale your agency. 5. Editors. You don't have to find the best editors in the game. Of course, you want to have the best editors in the game in your company, but you don't want to hire them. You have to find the best persons with the right work ethic and ambitious in life. I highly recommend having a training system in-house, so you can make the best editors from scratch in 1 to 2 months. You can create your own training systems and course if you have been an editor for a while and you have some experience about it, or you can just buy that course from someone else, like I have created one. If you want to check them, just click the link in the description, and you will ask, why do that this way? So you get the editors for cheap, because at first they don't do any good job. Why? You have your systems in place, they will become experts in editing in a very low time. I say few weeks, 1 to 2 months, and they will become experts in editing, while you'll have softwares and courses in-house, and they will be editing for the same low price as they used to at the start. Managing human resources. Communicate with your team as often as possible. You need to build that relationship with them. In that way, they will see and follow your company long-term goals, which will allow you to scale faster and better. Make sure you will reward them for an outstanding job. So if you have like appointment setters, you pay them $3 to $5, $6 per hour, and they will book a meeting for you. I highly suggest paying them an extra for booking a call. You can pay them for base of your price of the offer, but something from $20 to even $100. You can pay even more if you have some more high ticket services, because if you pay them more, they will try to work as good as they can, and they will become really the best employees that you can possibly can. And losing a great team member is going to cost you more than you will spend as a bonus for them, so keep that in mind. Winning structure. Personal brand is the key, and I will repeat that over and over and over again. As you can see, I have only 178 followers on Instagram, and I'm getting like 3 to 5 inbound meetings per week, which is absolutely crazy. People just DM me on Instagram, ask for questions. They just love for the value that I'm sharing to them. On YouTube also, they're coming from YouTube, DMing me on Instagram, and this is really it. You have to show that you know what you are talking about and what you are selling. So keep in mind, personal brand is really key, and I highly suggest having a personal brand on every platform possible. So like Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, every platform that you can. Your goal is to have 15 of your clients to be inbound, and you can achieve that in, I highly suggest setting a point on your map that you will achieve the goal in 3 to 6 months from starting your agency, because at first you can't book a lot of inbound meetings because you haven't built the trust from the people and you didn't produce that much content so they can trust you. So 3 to 6 months, the goal is to have 50 on your clients comes from inbound. You have to show your expertise, that is, show in the niche that you are working with. Create short-form content and long-form video. Create short-form content and long-form videos on YouTube, and give people value without expecting something in return. As I see, what I'm doing right now is giving you a lot of value, and I don't expect anything from you. Like, I really don't expect anything from you. I'm giving you the value so you can create your own agency, make yourself a rich person, and just retire in your 20s even. Closing deals. You need to have Calendly workflows in place to reduce the amount of no-shows. So I highly suggest creating 3 Calendly workflows, and the first one will be an email with some kind of VSL that the person can watch, really see what you're doing in your agency, Also make sure that you collect your prospect's phone number so you can send them a reminder 1 hour before the meeting, and that's it. After you gather on a call with the prospect, dive in their business, find what problems they are facing, and if your service can help them to solve that, show your offer. Get them paid at the call. I highly recommend using Stripe to reduce the risk of not closing a deal. This is a really simple that I show you here. The closing deals is not as simple as it looks like here, but if I want to elaborate about how you have to close the deals correctly, how to manage all the sales objections, then this video will be an hour long. If you want to get another video on how to close the deals, then write on the comment and I will try to record one. And the last but not least is lifetime clients. Let me actually show you something. This is the wall of love. This is the thing that you need to believe, that you will be in that place in your life at some point that you will see those messages from clients. As you see, amazing, like I almost every day get a positive reply from my clients. They're really more satisfied with the work that we are providing to them than we would expect them to be. Like, these guys are really firing me, especially the Dante. I really love the guy, and yeah, he always respects that everything that we are doing, and you need to create something that good so your clients will show you love in that way. So your agency won't scale if you lose 90% of your clients after a month. You have to over-deliver them and make sure your team is working as good as possible, delivering the best results. If you have a lot of clients working for you for months, your agency reputation will be high, and this will result in lots of referrals deals coming in. As I mentioned before, I got one deal that comes as a referral from Dante, and it was 1 week after we edited the first video for him. So keep that in mind, that you really need the inbound deals coming in and have the service delivery at the highest point as possible. So that's all for me in this video. If you want to check on how to create an email outreach, cold email outreach, then make sure to watch this video right here.